a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. I'ma let bygones be bygones. I'ma keep rapping till I turn into an icon. Back against the ropes, kept swinging like Tyson. Back in the booth, now I'm snapping as a python. Had to rise up to the horizon. Use my words to connect, no Verizon. Speak the truth, I'ma show you chase your dreams. I'm living proof, not the industry type, but I'ma grind from the roots. Ooh, see my family struggle from the start. I'm gonna change the trajectory. Put some respect to me. Plant the seeds daily, foundation, that's the recipe. If you walked in my shoes, then you knew this meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm here to be the voice for the people and break the generational curse. Stand for something and not just fall for anything. And never get it twisted when I'm in the booth. You already know I'ma speak my truth. I'ma share my pain, I'ma share my story. You can walk the way with me through the glory. God be the glory.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Lopez in at center. And for New York, you got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Robinson, and it's Brunson in at the 1. You know, Shams, back in 2023, Giannis Antetokounmpo agreed to a 3-year extension to stay in Milwaukee. It keeps him with the Bucks until, what, 2027, I think.
Exactly, and it provides the Bucks with stability moving forward. And there was talk, if Giannis Antetokounmpo tests free agency in the summer of 2025, what does that hold for their future? But he commits. He made a strong statement in committing. But at the end of the day, Kevin, getting to the finals and winning another championship is the goal.
And they thought, Shams, that Dame was going to be maybe that thing that triggered that, but it certainly didn't play out that way.
Drew Holiday gets traded, and they clearly missed him. But with Damian Lillard and Giannis, you know you have a chance to at least compete for a championship.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. DA?
And we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And here's Giannis. After OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Good work there as it goes. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
Inside, Middleton's so dangerous, just a cunning scorer in the paint.
Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. Teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Lopez a screen. Has a 2 from Lillard. The Knicks pull it in. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders. The way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some. And I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively, and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the basket by Lillard.
That's just too easy. You got to get Lillard to put it down.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, we sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Giannis outside. At Lillard for the three. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Fires the three. Prince grabs the miss. And Prince has got the ball here for Milwaukee. Trailing here by 8. Lopez outside. Lays it up off the glass.
Just so smooth inside. Lopez, a gifted finisher as a big.
New York's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Robinson passes to Hart. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Back to Robinson. Another shot. He can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. Stolen by Robinson. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The Knicks leading by 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Achua. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he makes the first.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers. Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Sims is checked in. OG Anunoby comes in for Mikal Bridges. Miles McBride's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's DeLon Wright in for Lillard.
Well, Achua is a fighter out there. Come at him strong, and he'll double down on his selection.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
First one falls for him.
And Precious Achua plays with some serious fire. I mean, he's the type of guy you love having in your locker room.
And both free throws good for Achua. Middleton with it. Boy, he was something else against Utah. He was all alone on that one. Middleton's got 7 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks out front, leading by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Jazz. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Achua is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Payne, and it's Sims in at the 5 down low. There, the group New York will start the second leg. Prince with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Right against Anunoby. And stolen by Wright. Here's Prince. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Trent's checked in for Milwaukee.
28-17.
Bucks trail by 11. Middleton outside. Shoots over Achua. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 9 points.
You don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
You see yourself on the screen. You show up to the best move. Let's go. You have the camera on you.
Making a change here. Ryan's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Lillard's checked in. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Trent. Sings with the rebound. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff. Everything happens so fast, but when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Up going with the new group. The Bucks also changing it up. Giannis, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Wright in for Taurean Prince. A minute 50 left in the first half of basketball.
Every so often he's going to remind you that Dame Dollar can make you holler.
Here's Robinson. Rebounded by the Bucks. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
I thought they had a solid game.
Oh, what a move! Giannis!
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Wright. 1:05 left in the first half of the game. Here's Giannis. Off on the layup. The Knicks leading by 9. Anunoby outside. Outside Robinson. Back to Anunoby. There's the 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 6 points for OG Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Giannis. Big time slam. Giannis. Oh, my.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you can forget it.
Here's Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Lillard. The shot, no good. Brunson with some nice D. It's tipped, and so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
11 seconds left in the first half. Here's Anunoby. There's the drive. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
And so it's the New York Knicks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
You guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the New York Knicks.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin to tell you how profound that was, big fella. Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
Checking out New York. They hold the best record in their conference. That alone accounts for their lofty perch in the rankings.
Perch? That's some good eating. Not quite salmon, but still very tasty in its own right. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Hey, you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Out in the wings for him, we'll see Trent Jr. and Middleton. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Lillard. Puts it up from 15, and he knocks down the jumper. Lillard's got 10 points.
And Lillard doesn't take a ton of shots from the mid-range, but he can be effective there.
Brunson finds Bridges. Back to Brunson. The 3. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Middleton against Bridges. Three-pointer. They get it back. Three-pointer, Lillard. That shot off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Robinson against Giannis. Here's Anunoby, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight. Giannis outside. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, starting the half here, 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Chance to look at the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 30 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he led the charge when it came to scoring, led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Love that versatility.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those 2 guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Green's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. Second, the Knicks.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Payne passes to McBride. Lets the 3 fly, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Bucks trail by 20. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Pass to Green. Middleton against Bridges. Lopez, a screen on Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Here's Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Stolen by Middleton. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
One shot.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Sims is checked in, and it's Achua in for OG Anunoby.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long. He's so good at getting to the rim, maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And so determined, Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
And that one falls for Bridges. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Well, that was delicate there from Giannis. I like that floater because that becomes unblockable given the massive length.
Here's Payne. New York, no good that time either. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 17-point game. Giannis dunks it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Payne. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Giannis. Payne covering. For 3, Middleton. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got his 4th rebound in this one. In the corner, it's Bridges. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks lead by 15. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Cordy in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Portis with it. Achiuwa's on him. Here's Trent. Drops in the layup for 2. Trent's got his first 2 points.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
To the wing on the left. Here's Achiuwa. No good on the 3. Bucks trail by 15. Here's Lillard. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's McBride. Cans it from downtown. And the Knicks lead by 16.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. But maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
It's your Knicks City Dancer.
Both teams changing it up here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Prince. McBride. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Launches a 3. And that's collected by Brunson. The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Sims. From outside, off the mark. It's Trent on the wing, defended by McBride.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And it's sent back by Prince.
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Pass to Sims. Achiuwa with it. New York moving the ball around. Trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Trent. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Antetokounmpo. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
The dunk by Achiuwa.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Here's Trent. Pass to Lillard. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Substitution for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart.
On defense, the Knicks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
Defensively, you got to try and build the wall against Giannis and cover the paint. He's too much to handle inside.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. Drills it from outside.
Bottom line, you need shooting members on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
You know what it is.
.143 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Anunoby, good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Now here's Giannis. Rebounded by Hart. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Bridges inside. Defended by Middleton. And here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Knicks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for OG Anunoby.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Now, here's Bridges, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
3-pointer, Lillard. Bridges for 3, and that one drops. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helped, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now, our player of the game, OG Anunoby.
All these people with bad energy, y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy.